drag him in real quick. Just, hello, welcome.
Hello.
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry.
ooh.
Did you have time to study your questions?
No, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna go into this blank. I didn't get a cup of tea. This is terrible.
Alright, well, you ready? Or do you need to do something real fast? I mean, I did give you,
No,
like...
no, I'm ready. I'm totally fucking ready. Wait, I can swear, right?
Yeah, fine, it doesn't matter. So, let's see, I wanna have the chat open.
Are you ready with the questions? Or...
Yep, just give me 1 minute.
Yeah. What?
It was not
It's
prepared
me,
like I thought it would.
Metaton.
Yes, it is I. Hello.
Oh god,
Alright.
you're gonna have to ask me about my undertone, love.
Oh, jeez. Alright, so let's start with the first question. What is your name? What do you want to go by?
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone watching knows my real name, but let's just go with Red. Call me Red, because, you know, I'm mysterious like that.
Yes. Okay. Preferred pronouns?
I'm a guy, I'm a man, I'm a big man. He, whatever. Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Shut up.
Alright.
Yay.
Do you want to plug any social medias?
Discord, you can probably see my username, and the number is 1917. Because, you know, gotta plug my Discord, obviously.
Anything else, or?
I'm alright now. That's
Alright.
the only one that matters. I mean, I could plug my Twitter, but I don't actually do anything on it. So maybe if we ever have another interview years later, I don't know, I'll plug it then.
Alright, okay. Favorite animal? I mean, I know this one, but, you know.
Yeah, bunnies. I love a bunny rabbit.
Aw. Is there a reason why you like rabbits so much?
When, I don't know, this whole dogs versus cats thing, are dogs cute, are cats cute? I think everyone can universally agree that bunnies are cute, and don't disagree with me on that. Because they are cute no matter what, and I got a rabbit for my birthday, and I loved him, and yay. Ray, shut up. I mean, what?
So we have a call from the chat that said from an Iris that says Red Star is a furry. You heard it here first.
No comment.
Alright, okay, favorite color. This one's probably self-explanatory, but...
Pink.
Okay then. What about pink?
No, it's you can't fucking pick your favorite color, can you? Can you? Are you born with it? I don't know. It's like red, but it's not as evil, and it's like
I get that.
a nice soothing color.
So basically you're saying you like pink because it's more of like a pastel red then?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, we have a question from chat. Favorite food? I think I had this one on my list.
God, I don't really have a favorite food now that I think about it.
This is a question
Tea.
from...
I love tea.
Vukoka, by the way.
Tea.
Okay, tea. I mean, I don't know. Can you
It counts.
can you
I mean,
classify a liquid as food?
Shh.
Oopsie, I didn't want that to happen. Okay. All right, another question. What's your hobby?
What's my hobby? I have quite a few actually. I mean, apart from the fact that I'm an epic gamer, um, I do cubing, so that is solving a Rubik's Cube as fast as humanly possible. Sounds boring, sometimes it is, but you know, I'm sort of into that. I also like other things such as piano, chess. Basically, I'm a nerd. I'm just a big fucking nerd.
All right, then we're gonna jump down to the hobby questions, and then go back to social media, then gamer, and then we'll do the specifically tailored to you questions. Okay. So what got you
Lovely.
into cubing?
So, I saw a video on YouTube. I know it's pretty boring, but of a guy solving a Rubik's Cube in like 5 seconds. And I thought, you know, if there's a specific method to solve this, I want to learn it. And so I did, and I thought, you know what, maybe I could actually lower my times enough to like get to a minute would be nice, and then it just spiraled out of control from there, and now it's an addiction. It's a crippling addiction, and I need desperate help.
We have another question from the chat. Where are you from?
I am from. Probably not going to disclose my city, but I am from England, specifically the north of England. So it's not an amazing place to live. It's like, imagine if you're American, it would be the equivalent of like the Rust Belt, like Michigan and Detroit. It was once an industrial heartland, and now it's sort of derelict. But I like it. I live in a relatively nice areas. It works out fine.
Anyway, we have another question from the chat, from Iris.
Mhm.
You've gotten sub 10, right?
Yes, finally. I have.
Proud of you.
I got like 10, but also I know I'm taking a long time to answer these questions. Okay, shut up. I like detail.
I wasn't getting mad at you. What?
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I got like a 10.5 in May, and I thought, oh, this is amazing. I could get a lower than 10 by April. This is incredible. And I finally got 9 on the 5th of December.
I told you that you'd get there really soon, and you were like, nah, it'll probably take me a few years. I was right, wasn't I?
You were right. Thank you for believing in me. A for effort.
There's someone in the chat asking what you think about vodka, but I'm pretty sure you're not legal age to drink yet, aren't you?
Oh, I don't. It's a few more months and then I can, but I'm not gonna drink. Never have, never will.
Okay, so let's get back to the hobby questions. Chat.
Basically, I'm boring as fuck, but anyways, continue.
Oh, so what do you find like appealing with cubing?
Appealing. Wait, with what?
Like, what do you find in cubing that's just so fun for you?
I'm not sure. It's. That's a hard question. Like, think of your favorite hobby and like why you do it, and it's like, well, the best words never come. But I guess learning new things, and then the satisfaction of actually getting an amazing solve and feeling proud of yourself, and just practicing. I mean, why do people do sports? Mainly for the Partly for the same reasons.
Okay. Um. How often do you like? How much daily do you think you mess around with your Rubik's cube?
Probably around an hour to 2 hours a day. I mean, it has kind of consumed me. I'll be honest.
Between that map making and what?
And everything else.
Yep.
Yep.
We have another. We have another question from Vukoda. It says, what do you think about Russian girl?
That is an incredible question. I applaud you for asking such an in-depth and such a pivotal question. I mean, I like girls. I don't really think there's any much more to say.
Another one from Iris. What's your opinion on
Remember Red Star 1917.
Anyway, what's your opinion on snakes?
Opinion on what?
Iris wants to know what your opinion on snakes is.
Of course he does. Or she does. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. It's fine.
Yeah, of course. I've. I don't have a fear of snake. But I don't like them or love them in any way. I probably wouldn't hold one.
How dare. Okay,
Make me
here's
die.
here's the really controversial question here. Would you boop a snake?
I don't know what boop means in this case. Whatever it means, I will.
It's basically
I
just
will-
like touching your nose.
Yeah,
know?
no, I'm good, thanks.
I booped a snake. It was so freaking cute. My garden teacher would bring in gardens in a snake. Anyway, so do you want to do social media questions or gamer questions?
Whatever order you want.
Let's go with social media then. What is your social media of choice?
Discord.
Of course. Why?
I used to be on Instagram all the time, but I don't know. The concept of Discord being a social media for gamers, I know it really isn't that anymore.
Definitely not.
But I don't know. I also feel like this is my personal preference. Discord is just more in touch with people overall. At least it might not be, but at least it tries to make a fucking effort to be with its viewers at times, whereas it feels like Twitter,
Viewers.
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, it's all run by these corporations that are not in touch with people at all. At least Discord is hip and cool and with the kids and hashtag millennial humor.
Anyway, we have 2 questions from Vukoda. What kind of girl do you like? And what is your favorite game?
Okay. What kind of girls do I like? I mean, I have really fucking low standards, to be honest. Yeah, you. Wait, what? No, wait. Wait. You made me say that.
I did not. I was relating to your low standards.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
God damn
favorite
it.
game?
Favorite game? Yeah, that's really fucking difficult to answer. Favorite game? Favorite? What, video game?
Here, we'll get back into that question later. How about we go with what got you into using Discord?
If we get back to that question later. What got me into Discord, did you say?
Yeah, what got you into Discord?
of this was around 2013. No, when did Discord release?
When did it
Talking
release?
about- What?
I don't know.
It was. You know what? I'm gonna check because of course I have time. Obviously. Nope, I don't. Okay. It must have been. It must have been years ago. I'm not sure. I was part of a website called Nation States, which was like this community for politics nerds to create their own country, stylize it in the way you want. And yes, I found this fun. Be quiet. But eventually I set up a regional union with a bunch of people. I was deputy leader, and then one of the regional delegates set up like social media and said, join our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube, and then it said our Discord, and I was like, what's Discord? So I went on there and I got hooked ever since, and that's sort of where the name Red Star came from, but we can talk about that later. I'm done, by the way.
I know. I'm sorry. What content do you provide on your social medias?
Discord. I mean, you can't really provide anything on there. I mean, DM me and I'll DM you back. That's about it. Instagram. Post semi-often about anything. Anything I feel like, I'll just post it. And Twitter is more for the politics side, I feel. Yeah. So like,
is there like a reason you don't like use Twitter as much?
Well, I don't know. I think if you look at Discord, Instagram, Twitter, I'm the newest to Twitter out of all of those three, so I'm still kind of getting used to it.
True. I used to use it like a lot. I like switch between social medias a lot because I can't ever stick with
What
it
would
one.
you use like right now?
I'm pretty sure at this point I have every social media.
Oh, wow.
At least every big.
You have Snapchat.
Yeah, but I only use it to talk to my friends who don't have like Discord or anything.
Oh, that's sad.
Anyway, we have a few more questions from the chat. Like, what do you think about Russians?
I assume the person who's asking this is Russian.
Yep. Can you tell?
What do I think about Russians? The people?
I guess so.
I'm
I mean,
assuming-
it was Russians, like plural. It's like
Russians.
someone
I know I knew a few. I mean, I haven't really met one as of yet who's been very nice to me. However, I can't say, oh, this must mean all Russians are mad. No, I'm sure Russians are good people. But anyways, I'm never going to get into a career in politics by saying something.
We have another question from the chat, which is, what is your favorite period of history?
Very good question. It is the interwar period, so between World War One and World War Two.
Ooh.
It's just so fascinating to look at how we tried so hard to bring about world peace and make sure that a war as deadly as the Great Wall never happened again, but just a series of tragedies formed, and eventually the Treaty of Versailles, which is what ended World War One, ended up coming back to haunt the victors of the Great War, like France and the UK, and unfortunately gave rise to the Nazis. But it's fascinating because it's such a short period. If you look at when the Treaty of Versailles was signed and when World War II started, so 1919 and 1939, that's only 20 years, but there's so much packed into it. It's unbelievable. It's almost as exciting as like the wars itself. Like in between the wars is actually the most exciting part. It's strange. Yeah, I like studying that.
I think one of my favorites has to be Black Plague.
Black Plague, 1347 to 1350s, around that.
Somewhere.
The Black Plague is fascinating.
It was definitely around the 1340s.
Yeah, just for how fast it's spread. Although it's not a surprise.
I think the only reason I got into it was because of the cool outfits. the cool like Dr. Guts. No, but I mean, like, it's really interesting.
I mean, I was going to talk about how it's no surprise that a disease eventually spread like that because of poor sanitations in Europe at the time, but then, cool outfit!
Actually, I know a lot about how it was started. Like, it was the fleas, the rats, and then because the rats bit the humans, because the humans couldn't fucking put your trash somewhere other than the streets. You know how they...
You know, the King of France at the time actually... Oh, fucking hell, I've got Discord notifications. Okay, do not disturb time. So, you know what? Actually, the guy who's sending me messages, I'm gonna link him this. So, the Black Plague is quite interesting because... Wait, yeah. It's interesting. But anyways, everyone say fun fact. Well, what am I saying? The King of France actually thought that it was caused because of the misalignment of the planets. Like, nobody knew what was going on. Plague doctors wore fucking flowers in their noses and said to women, don't have baths, it's bad for you. Crazy.
I did a whole research project about it. I wonder if I wish I knew where it was. Anyway, we have another question from chat. That's what's your favorite language besides English?
Besides English, I don't really know any other languages other than actually that's a lie. I know a bit of Dutch. Dutch is quite a nice language, as well as Swedish. I know a tiny bit of both. Not enough to actually hold a conversation with someone, but I'm getting there.
Yeah, we have to take French in order to graduate, so...
That's it.
I would take a language. There's either Spanish or French, but I took French. Sounds nice.
We did have mandatory 3-year Spanish courses in my previous school, but I got out of because, you know, I'm special.
Ooh. I am too, but not special enough. Anyway, let's finally get on to the gamer questions.
Yes!
Video games or board games?
Video games. However, I'm playing a lot more board games nowadays.
Fight me in checkers, you won't.
Wow. Thanks.
Okay, later anyway. So why do you choose video games?
I don't choose video games. I grew up with my first really fond memories with my my first really fond memory was me playing. Have you ever heard of a game called Spyro: A Hero's Tale? Spyro: A Hero's Tale, I believe, came out in 2003, which is, I don't know who's watching this right now, but it was probably before many of you were born, so...
My mom had it, I think.
It was an incredible game, and then it just spiraled out of control from there, and now I have a crippling video game addiction, along with cubing, because, you know, of course I do. But you know, for the longest game, what am I saying? For the longest of times, I was a console kid. I would never play a PC game because I thought, controller is easier. It must be superior. And yes, whilst the controller is easier, PC video games are so much better. And once I got into Discord, I learned about Steam, and then my life has just gone downhill from there.
All right. So what's your current favorite video game?
My current favorite video game. Have you ever heard of this really, really unknown game called Undertale?
I only dressed up this stream to look like Metaton because I knew you'd like it.
Yep.
Also, I thought it was a fun idea, so, shut up.
Everyone has their Undertale phase. It just seems that I'm going through mine incredibly late. I've never got around to playing the game up until now. You convinced me of course.
Hey, no, I didn't say anything. You were like, I think I'm gonna play Undertale. I was like, okay.
Anyways, I've been hooked on it ever since. I want to get all the endings away.
Says the one who chickened out of Undyne after trying once.
Can you not? Like 7 times.
I know, but you went back to play it and you're like, eh. And then you started playing political games. Anyway!
You enjoyed it. Okay, stop bullying me. I will leave the interview.
You won't.
No, I won't.
Anyway, favorite card/board game?
Chess.
Why?
I've grown up with the game. I learned it when I was 6. I didn't really get into it again until I was like 10 or 11 though, because there was this chess club in my junior school, which for America is, I believe, it's our middle school.
Well, it depends. How old were you?
I was in year 10, let me think. Wait, not year 10, no, year...
Because middle school over here is like 11 to 14?
I believe 8 years ago, I was... Wait, 7, 11 years... I was around 9 or 10. Yeah, 10. Let's go with 10.
Okay.
But there was a chess club and I decided, you know what, I know it. I might as well, try it, and I beat everyone there, but then...
Legend says you're still in it to this day.
Oh, shush. But then the teacher started playing against me and I just couldn't beat him, so I decided, you know what, might as well invest some more time in this. Flash forward, I gave up again for a while, but now I'm 17 and I got into it again, and now I'm part of a local chess club.
Hey. I still like to think you're still in like 10-year-olds fucking...
Can you not? No, we're not going there.
Well, okay, that's
Stop.
Anyway, so now we're going to the improv questions, which are questions specifically tailored to you.
Fun.
Alright. So where did the name Red Star really come from?
Oh, yes, I knew we were going to come back to this. So,
yeah, because I showed you the list of questions so you could study, you fart.
No, I wanted to go in blind. Yeah. So I was in nation states, and I called my nation name Red Star Under because of a communist piece of literature created, I believe, in the 30s or 40s, relatively unknown, called Red Star Under the Baltic. Which was a discussion about how, I believe, socialism helped out the Baltic states. So, I don't know why. I ended up later regretting the name a lot, because I was like, Red Star Under? What? What does that mean? Oh well. But when I went onto Discord, I don't know why, but when I went on to that, I hadn't created an account by that point, but it already started calling me Red Star Undead. So I thought, okay, is this like a feature they've built in? I don't know. So I eventually created an account and I called myself Red Star Undead. But as the years went by, people just started referring to me as Red Star or Red. That was
Yep,
my
Gotcha.
nickname. So I decided, you know what? Maybe for some servers I'll keep it because that's like a thing. But let's just stick to the undead part. Let's just go for Red Star. So that's what's happened. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still struggling to transfer from Red to your real name.
Thank you so much.
I still want to call you. I mean, that's what I'm used to, you know. It's like how I
Yeah,
did
I don't
transfer from like Adrian, original name, to Adrian. And a bunch of
Yeah.
other friends. You know how it is. Except
Sure.
for you've always had the name.
Always have a name. I can't disassociate myself with that name anymore. So I was out a few weeks back. I think it was in a shop, and I heard someone say the word red, and I thought, huh, what? Is someone there? I was thinking they were calling me, but then I had to remember. Oh wait, what? No, this is my name. Well, I can't say my name here, but oh well, quirky and fun and cool, aren't I? No. Cool.
All right. When did you first get introduced to like, you know, Iris and Mordau and, you know, all those kids?
It was from a server. A server which I don't know if Iris is still watching this right now.
Their internet is going out and they're not able to.
Sad. A server called NHT, Nervously Happy Together. And I have no idea how I got into that. If I have to discuss how I met Iris and Mordhau and all of these people, I have to discuss how I met a guy called Blam. So one of the big video games that I was playing at the time was Hearts of Iron 4, which is a game set in the interwar period. And one of the big YouTubers who plays Hearts of Iron 4 decided to post a multiplayer game together with many people. It was like, if you get in the game quick, we can all play together. So I was playing as Switzerland and he was playing as the Netherlands because Brown, the person, happened to be Dutch. After the game, he was the only person who I actually kept in contact with, and he said, you know what, I have a server if you want to join it. And I was like, yeah, sure, because at the time I wasn't actually part of any servers, because now I'm part of too many. But and that's how I met everyone. Eventually I gained the trust of quite a lot of people. It's crazy to think that how many people I've met. Iris, Mordhau, you, Adrian, so many people, so many friends I have met through this one encounter, which could have gone wrong at some point.
I remember the way that I met them was back when Iris was known as a wind.
I can't. Wait. Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I joined this Gamers vs. Furries server because that was the biggest thing going on in like TikTok or whatever, which we'll get back to later. Anyway, they were the first ones to like introduce me to like the furries channel and like was like complimenting my arts because then I drew them fan art and things. I don't know if I have it anymore, but made some. I think they're on my Google Photos. And remember, they were all role playing in the roleplay channel, and I just wanted to join. So they made a whole new server for it, and we've been making servers and just kind of hanging out ever since. That's like because it was Iris, Mordo, I think a few other people, maybe like Ludwig. We're all like role playing or something. It was oh, and Rico. Oh, it was Rico. He's leaving for like 2 years or something. And Shifty was there, and pretty much everyone, you know. And then we kind of just made our own servers and things. It was fun. Anyway, another question. How are you?
How am I right now? I am pretty good actually. Yeah, just got some homework done. Today at college.
You can just
Tomorrow
call it
is
school, you know.
I lost what?
You can just call it school, you know.
I'm going to call it college because it's college.
Still a type of school.
I mean, you can argue universities as a type of school. Jesus. I guess the main difference between college here and college in the US is that we don't have to pay for college. Oops.
Actually, we do have specific colleges that you don't have to pay for. Community college. I think.
Wait, what are they called?
We had to pay for community college? I don't know, but
Doesn't sound great. A community college.
it's don't worry about it.
Oh
Anyway,
well. Yeah. So to answer your question, finally, yes, I'm doing pretty good.
oh, never mind. You do have to pay for community college. That's dumb.
Insult to injury.
I mean, they're cheap at least, but they're awful. Thank you, Iris.
Thank you, Iris. Very cool.
All right. We have another question about the server with all of our cool friends in it. How'd you first feel about me when you joined the Sunshine server?
Out of my league.
Oh my god, of course.
I saw. Of course. Excusez-moi.
No, sorry, man.
I think that at first I didn't. Because at first I didn't really pay much attention to you, really. So, what's my thoughts on you? I was a little bit indifferent, but I mean, still thought, oh hey, this is definitely friendship material here. I mean, turned out to be much more, but.
Whoa! Hi. Anyway.
What?
So is there something in specific that drew you over, or
Something specific there, what, sorry?
that drew you to me, or
Playing Minecraft.
well, I meant before that, like when you were just joining the
Playing
Sunshine server.
Minecraft.
I meant when you joined the Sunshine server,
Fine.
because at that time,
Your high-pitched voice was. I'll be honest with you. If you think about you're in a voice chat with somebody, one of the main things that's gonna stand out is somebody has a really high-pitched or really low-pitched voice, and so obviously I heard you and I thought, oh yeah, I'm drawn to this person. I should play Minecraft with them immediately.
not what you thought you were. We
Shush.
had a little bit of beef before that.
Yes, we did. Because I kept saying Pika Pika.
No, it was more of that. I think you made like one of those like jokes that you do, and I got offended.
Jokes
by
that I
it.
do.
Mainly because I think I got really offended by it because I was going through a bunch of relationship problems and I couldn't handle it. I'm glad.
Ouch.
I'm glad I'm out of that situation now. It sucked. Like you don't even know. Anyway, so what got you into politics?
What got me into politics? Right, so you guys over there in America land, you probably would have only vaguely heard about Brexit.
I know.
Which?
Everything I know is from you and from people that joke about it on the internet.
Yep. Brexit is a portmanteau of a British exit. It was this idea that there would be a referendum, a vote, on whether the United Kingdom should leave the European Union. And nobody expected it to gain any traction. Everyone thought, oh, we're going to remain in. And I thought we were going to remain in. I campaigned on the side that we should remain in the European Union. But eventually, the results came in and I was shocked that we ended up leaving. But it's been a disaster ever since, because the leader of the country who said, oh, we're gonna leave the EU if you guys vote on it. Well, we voted on it, and then the leader just fucking jumped on a plane and left to the nearest Caribbean island. And now, I don't know, he's on a lifelong holiday. So we've been left in a bit of turmoil after that, and now every day is Brexit, Brexit, Brexit. Plus, yeah, I've been following it ever since, really. Like, plus at the time, there was also the presidential election going on. Yes, for one, that Trump, of how Trump got elected. But ever since then, I've been fascinated by politics. And it's consumed me fully.
Just like everything else.
Shush.
Like Undertale and QB.
By the way, I know nobody from the UK is listening to this, but the general election to decide who is going to be the next leader of the country is in less than 48 hours' time. Vote. Anyways. Please. I don't care what side you're on. Let your voice be heard. Vote. Anyways, yeah, that's going to be outdated in 2 days' time. But,
Anyway, why make maps?
why make maps? I don't make maps a lot, to be honest. I used to make maps like once every week or 2 weeks, but now it's every couple months, maybe.
Because you have to deal with me, haha.
Yeah.
Well, okay, you said it like you were upset about that. Okay.
No, stop, no. No, I do enjoy it. The problem with map making is it's more effort than what you expect. Like, I could make a really simple map, but I wouldn't be happy with that, so I kind of want to go all out and make this massive map of India or Russia or the British Isles in an alternate reality. And deciding on borders, making them look realistic, cities, city placements, city names, names of countries, ideas of the countries. You have to, it takes so much more imagination than someone expects, especially when it's a fantasy map, because that's the type of stuff that I make.
Another question. Oh, actually, you know what? What kind of maps do you enjoy making? Like, of which specific places?
What specific maps do I enjoy making? Or what do
Like
I don't think there's a specific location. However, there is a specific setting. Which is, there's a few alternate histories. And alternate histories is something I like a lot as well. So going back in time, changing a certain event, and then seeing what would happen. So, for an example, think of something like, I don't know, the American War of Independence. Okay, so what if the British won the American War of Independence? That would be alternate history, because you're going back in time and you're changing a certain event. So one of the main things is when I draw maps, I'm looking at Axis victory scenarios. So trying to draw maps of Germany and Japan at their greatest extent, and then going further than that. If you understand what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Which has gotten me into a little bit of trouble, but you don't need to discuss that.
So, very important question. This is this next one, okay? You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so cute?
Well, that's subjective.
I mean, there's already someone in the chat who's addressed they go by the name of Iris the Viper. It says Aaron is adorbs.
Okay, well, I respectfully disagree with the opinion. I answer everything like a politician now. I have a problem. Am I cute? I don't think I'm cute. Yet. If I can answer this seriously.
Go ahead, just answer it how you would.
I used to have lots of issues with how I looked. I wasn't happy with how I looked. I would look in the mirror and I think, what am I looking at? I don't want anyone to see this. And I would be scared to go into school every day, and I would cover my face when somebody goes up to talk to me. I'll just try and hide myself away. Now that I'm starting to gain a lot of confidence, I can now, at least if there was a situation like 2 months ago maybe, where I looked in the mirror and I thought to myself, you know what, I look alright. Which made me feel good about myself, because I haven't really ever experienced that before. Do I think I'm cute? No. Can other people think I'm cute? Sure. But yeah. Oh well.
Checking out how the stream is going. Well, I'm proud of you.
Yay.
So, what is your opinion on art?
What type?
Like drawing.
Drawing. Well, I mean, art is very, very up for debate. You can say that map making is art.
I mean, it technically is.
Yeah, I would say it is. And I have great respect for the people who can dedicate time and effort into making something which lots and lots of people enjoy. And I enjoy looking at it. However, I feel like I could probably never make it, or at least get to the level where I could make some good. Art is a subject which is extremely subjective. So, you know, somebody can find art incredible, and someone can say that, like, oh, that isn't art, that doesn't count. What do I... So going back to the question, because, yes, I have forgotten it. What do I like about art?
Do you like to draw?
Do I... If it's mapping, yeah, sure. If it's not, I constantly second guess myself, which is why I kind of stated that, you know, whilst I do very much respect the people who can do art, and I think it's incredible, I don't think I'm really cut out for it.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, I remember a while ago, not to end the stream or anything, but you said that you used to draw. Did you?
Not really. I mean, the things that I used to draw were like traces of shit, and there was a few times in the class when I used to paint something and it ended up being the best in the class. I mean, mind you, the class just didn't do the art, so of course mine was going to be the best. But when it got to year 7, so this is the start of secondary school, which is the British version of high school, and art started getting a lot more serious. I couldn't keep up. I didn't want to keep up. I stopped enjoying it. I never really enjoyed it in the first place, to be honest. But at that point, I knew, yeah, I really don't want to do this as a further career.
So what kind of things did you used to like paint, draw, whatever? If you mind.
It's mainly places, like not faces or anything like that. I would always be shit at drawing portrait of people, but like cities or landmarks, things like that. So the Statue of Liberty or Ayers Rock, that sort.
Okay, so going back to, I said we were going to get to this question eventually, and now we will. All right.
Yay.
Were you part of the Gamers versus Furries war?
No, I was not. I didn't really know about it. If I did, I probably would have joined it, but
Which side would you have been
I
on?
had gamers.
Of course. We would have been
Although I'm
enemies.
sympathetic to the furry cause. I mean, wait, are you talking about the server as well?
Not just the server, but like the entire event in general. Because the server was
Yeah.
actually a nice place.
I would have been on the gamers side, but I didn't really hear about it until it was too late, unfortunately.
I was mostly known as Lancer on that server because Delta Rune had just come out and Lancer was baby. Lancer was
Were
still
you a gamer then?
No, I was still furry. I originally joined as a furry, but like I morphed my account into that, and that's just how people came to know me.
Lovely.
This next question. What do you like about lollies? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm still here.
Did you hear my question?
I very much did. What do I like about them? So, firstly, I need to elaborate on what a lolly is, really. It is literally a Japanese term for, little girl. Which has caused quite a bit of controversy, for me, because, and for lots of other people, to be honest, because in Japan, yeah, sure, that's I won't say normal, but it's not frowned upon. Like, unlike Western media where that sort of stuff is completely taboo and in some countries illegal. Which is why I need to absolutely specify that lollies will never be lewded ever until the end of time. Still, they're cute, so yeah, of course I'm gonna like that because cuteness is good, right?
As long as
I'm not going to jail, am I? Am I?
You're gonna be fine. As long as
Yay.
you're not looting them. And well, mainly, I guess they're okay if they look like lollies, but they're not actually,
Hmm.
If they look and sound 10, but they're really like a 20-year-old man.
Or in anime 400.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, we did have. Okay, so you already asked this question. What do you like about pink hair?
Wait, what's the question we already asked?
What's your favorite food?
What's my favorite food?
You said tea.
I mean, I do have foods that I definitely prefer over others, and I do want to elaborate on that a tiny bit if you don't mind.
Okay. Good.
You sounded quite
No, I said
sad
go.
when
Do it.
Oh, I'm a very, very picky eater. Like,
You don't even like
beyond-
water, so it's clear.
beyond belief. I'm probably the pickiest eater many people will ever meet in their lives. There are certain foods I prefer over others. One of my favorite meals ever is there's a restaurant chain around, and when I say restaurant I mean actual restaurant, not like fucking McDonald's. It's a chain around the UK and Ireland called Pizza Express, and it is beautiful. It's I cannot physically describe how amazing that place is. Having a guest like me on your show is just going to boost their ratings by like 2,000%. No, but really, first date ideas obviously go there.
Yeah, Cooper.
That's what I've done. Work. Well, I am as of yet to see if it works because I haven't really gone on a date.
Yeah. I mean, understandable, but like, you know, over here, pizza's everywhere and it gets kind of sickening after a while. It's really sad.
Well, come over here then.
Thank you. Anyway. So what do you like about pink hair?
Well, pink is my favourite colour, and I know there's this stereotype of girls with coloured hair. I mean, especially like rainbow hair or something like that. There's this idea that, oh,
Yeah, it's just Mary Sue's at this point.
that it. What?
Never mind, don't worry about it. Keep going.
Okay,
I'll teach
fine.
you character creation later. Continue.
It will? Anyways. I mean, I like it, one, because it's, you know, it's my favourite colour. It's really hard to describe it other than that, really. I mean, try to describe why you find a certain trait or characteristic with someone, a physical one, attractive. It's really difficult to do.
It's just cute, man.
Yeah, it's just cute. It's just cute, man.
So, I'm not sure if I'm getting this right, but who is Lockley?
Good question. I'd like to know myself.
I mean, you created the character, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Isn't it literally like your chess.com account?
I know what you're talking about.
Who is it? Come on, hon.
I don't know. No comment.
Why don't you want to explain it?
No comment.
I'm asking questions.
No comment. We can do this all day.
Why? What's wrong with it?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Iris just yelled in chat for me.
Good one.
Anyway, but what's up with it? I mean, you've told me to draw them on a few occasions.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know who that is, so I can't really.
You know that one anime character? It's your profile fucking picture on chess.com.
I don't have an anime profile picture on .com.
Fine, whatever. I mean, if you want, you can DM it to me. The reason why, or whatever. That's a mystery I'll have to solve another time. Favorite anime and why?
Confession time. I've never watched that. Yeah.
You've never what?
Confession time, I've never watched anime.
Oh.
Like, ever.
I'd always took you to be the kind of person to watch anime.
I mean, I'm sure I can probably get into it. But I just don't have the time. And maybe, like,
Iris
I know
says, that you know that Iris says, you know I'm right, coward. Anyway, go ahead.
Shush. I know there's a stereotype of animes being like, oh, massive hair, massive swords,
You're only getting this from Undertale.
jewels, that sort of stuff. And I know not all animes like that, because obviously, if it was, I wouldn't like anime. I'm sure there's, a good anime I could get into, but I just haven't had the time to actually look into it.
Iris also says to make them stop. It's even worded grammatically correct. Make me comma red star. So I mean, it's only customary that you respond if it's correct.
Well, I can simply block them.
But you wouldn't, would you?
Anyways. Wait, what's the next question?
Who is your closest friend? And just in case, you're not allowed to say me. I don't know if you were going to, but you're not allowed to. Anyway.
Who is my favorite friend? So
closest friend, not your favorite friend. If you
Who's
say
my
favorite
closest
friend.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. I sort of have a history with this, so this might be a slightly longer or answer, I should say. So for the longest of times, it was a school friend of mine called. I don't know if I should say her real name. Let's just call her. Sarah Palin. Yes. So Sarah Palin was my friend for like 4 years old until like 11 or something like that. But then we decided, wouldn't it be an amazing idea if we started dating? And so we did for a year, and then that sort of fell off. And then I fell into a period of like 3 or 4 years where I didn't really have any friends. Until I met another person. We're going to call her Jeb Bush. So Jeb Bush was a bit of an introvert and a weirdo, I'll be honest, but I really enjoyed their company, and they've been my best friend for a very long time. I'd say up until about 2 months ago, but now we're in college and I don't really see them a lot because I'm in the politics department and she's in the arts department. And so, as of yet, I am still trying to find a closest friend.
So I was expecting you to say like Iris or Adrian.
Well, it's right. If I wanted to be really, really nice and optimistic, I would say, oh yes, Iris, or oh yes, Adrian. But you understand, it's incredibly difficult to have.
Well, I didn't say you're like your bestie Westie. I was like, who are you closest to right now?
Who am I closest to right now? Who am I closest to right now?
Iris just put in the chat, he has a wife.
I mean, she has a fair point, you know?
Anyway, who are you closest to at the moment? Like, who do you talk to the most? Other than me.
Very difficult question. It's sort of a split, to be honest. And it's sad because I'm no longer close with really anyone. But if we have to say closest, which still isn't very close, it's a tie between a guy from my college. Let's call him Ted Cruz.
You wish.
Sad thing is, he fucking looks like it. Who's also in my politics department in college, so I know him speak to him pretty much every day. Although I don't really know still much about him. Anyways, the other person is Iris. Because I can't think of a time in recent memory where we've really fallen out. I mean, I'm sure there has been a time, but despite us not talking a lot, we've always sort of looked out for each other. What have we said? What have we said?
I sent you the link to the stream. Just go to.
He wishes he was fuck off.
No.
And to think, I said you were one of my closest friends. Okay, next one.
Alright, would you like to play Minecraft as a group of 3 again?
These questions are not unbiased, are they?
Well, I said they're specifically tailored to you.
No, fair.
You should also keep up with chat.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Yeah, I love Minecraft. Well, it's a lovely game. However, there are just some times where, and it happens with all games, I play through it a lot, and then I get burnout. But it's okay because I'm exiting that Minecraft burnout now, and I'll probably be ready to play it again in a week or two. Also, Iris, I love you too.
Okay. So we have 3 questions in a row that are really similar. Alright, what's the best part about being friends with Iris?
The non-stop support for each other. I feel so far recently not a lot of conversation we've had have actually branched into real conversations, but I feel like that should change very soon because no matter what has happened, we've always been there for each other. No matter what.
Where's my sandboard? Darn it, I don't have one. I need to get one. What's the best part about being Adrian's friend?
Very. Also, I was silent. I understand. I know it's mostly my fault, to be honest. Anyways, this part about being Adrian's friend, helping me understand my true feelings, but also there have been some tough things, I guess, that I had to work out about how I feel with certain things and what should I do in certain cases, and every single one of those times Adrian has
Don't cry now, hon. It's okay.
I'm not crying, shush. Has been there to help me out. And I don't want to say, support again, but I mean, that's the thing about friends, isn't it? They help each other.
Yeah. I'm gonna answer those 2 questions. I think my favorite part about being friends with Iris is, well, I've known her for so long, so I've got a tight bond. Woo! Woo! And sometimes we'll just send me really nice memes that they don't know, which they'll know now, that really make my day. And they may just be random wholesome memes, but I appreciate it. And the best part about being Adrian's friend is, like, they're a fucking therapist. I mean, they're not, but like,
True.
It's like like if I'm crying, I'm most likely to go to them before you. Or Iris, but like usually I go with Dad because I have no dad. I've known
Yeah.
Adrian since like 6th grade. Jeez. I was 11.
Wait.
That was before Game Restrictions. I think it was before Discord or whatever came out. But yeah.
What, BD? How when would have that been? So wait, what year was it?
I don't know. Well, I mean, I know I signed up for Discord when I was like a year later, and like I was in the summer of that year.
So it was 1 BD before one before Discord.
Yeah.
In 2015, also known 2014, also known as 1 BD now.
Yeah, thank you.
And that means if Discord was created in 2015, so that would mean 2019 is officially 3 AD. Wait, fuck. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Also, Iris, piss off. My jokes are.
Whoa. Alright, so here's a controversial question that I'm also going to answer, but in reverse back to you once you've answered this one. Alright, you ready?
Give me a moment. Okay, go ahead.
What is the best part about being with me?
As what?
Yeah. You heard me. I'm on. I didn't advertise this to the Sunshine Saver, it's fine.
Why didn't you?
Because.
I'm sad now.
Well, don't worry about it. Anyway.
I would say you bring a smile to my face every day somehow, even if I'm going through the worst fucking time. You somehow still make me happy at the end of the day. Plus, we do lots of fun stuff together, which I can't thank you enough for.
Anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have anything else?
I'm gonna answer the question in reverse for you.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, let's go with that. Alright. So I was gonna say that bitch you are great. Just freaking yeah.
Your lexicon is out of the park. Your use of language is just unbelievable. You are just so freaking no. Personally, I believe that the Flotsinock inhilipilification of love in the modern day is frankly quite appalling.
Thank you. Anyway, anyway, but like, almost, you've done more in 1 month than anybody has anytime I've known them, even if I was just friends with them. Which is sad.
Yes, it is.
But you honestly would do more for me in a week than anybody has in a month. Hell, my last relationship lasted 8 months, and you've already surpassed them by a whole ass planet.
That's lovely. It is sad though, in the fact that when two people and decide to start dating, or 3 or 4 or 8 people, you know, it's 2019. When 2 people start dating, there really needs to be this moral obligation, but you know, you're gonna spend time with them. You're gonna do stuff for them. And there definitely has to be a mutual agreement that yes, you're going to love each other to bits. Which is unfortunately less common. But yeah. I'm happy that we have.
You cut out entirely, and all I heard is, I'm happy we have.
I'm happy that we have that. I dare you to actually show the sunshine service.
Maybe some other time. But, I mean, I think Bloodbigger, you know, because they follow me on Instagram. And...
Whoops!
honestly, can I just say
Yeah.
that you're actually fucking honest?
Why would I not be honest?
I don't know. A lot of people wouldn't tell me things because they were scared that I'd get mad at them. But I'm more mad if you don't tell me fucking things. Like, I'm upset when people talk to me about things. But you know what I hate? Like when they pass it off as, oh, I was just trying to talk to you about my feelings when they're being mean.
You want to change the name of this from Interviewing Red Star to My Feelings on Relationships featuring Red Star?
No. Okay.
You just wanted to go on that like 20-second long rant, even though we are in the middle of a professional interview here, you know?
There's been Mettaton music on loop. You think this is professional?
Really? I don't have the fucking music on the sound on the video. Give me a moment. No. If this isn't professional, give me a moment. No.
It should be playing. It is.
Wow. That is something else.
It's been playing 2 songs on loop. It's been playing Showtime and it's been playing the hotel theme.
Incredible. I support that.
Thank you. But yeah, back to what I was saying.
No. Next question.
It's sad
It is.
that
It is.
you are doing the basic, like, or things you would do in a relationship, but yet I've never had anyone do this for me before.
Wow, I'm only basic. Dang. Wow, you can't even provide the basics. Wow.
Anyway.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
That's fine. Honestly though, I've had people lie to me about me not being in a relationship. I've had people lie to me that fucking love me. Like, someone led me on because I was depressed. Wow.
I can understand why they would want to make you feel better, but that's just completely uncalled for. You don't fucking do that.
I had someone who left me because someone told them to. I had someone love me and they so I had someone who was with me for a month and then they left because someone told me
Yeah.
And then after that, it was Train Boy, and let me tell you, it was excruciating. I pressured into things because I wanted to make him happy, and now I'm scared of everything. Thanks for the PTSD, Train Boy.
I think it's time to move on.
Anyway, are you happy?
Right now, or in general?
Well, right, fucking question. Just ask me straight.
Well, let's answer both then. Am I happy right now? Yes. Am I happy in general? I am a lot happier than what I used to be. I used to find myself depressed a lot of the time, but that's just no longer happening right now. And that's mainly because of confidence. I'm really started to get that back, and I'm so happy about that.
I am proud of you.
So yes, to answer your question, yes, I am quite happy.
Anyone else in the chat got any more questions before I ask the last one?
Yeah, I'll be. All one person watching, please. Please.
Someone said that they were back, but then I think they left again. Oh well, someone asked another question someone asked was, what's your favorite league? But I asked them to elaborate and they never did. And I think
What's your favourite league? Football league? Probably football league. If so, I don't like football. I hate football, actually.
I don't like sports because no one pays attention to me.
And for any
They
of
start
you,
screaming. It's scary.
and for any of you Americans, I believe you guys call it soccer.
Yeah. Someone also asked, can we ask more vodka questions? But I'm pretty sure we established that,
I don't like it, and I'm not doing vodka, I'm not doing anything, and I never will. That includes water. Okay, is it time for the final question then?
if Iris is gonna send any more questions.
Yeah. Can we bring this up to, we can bring this up to 90 minutes, right? Legit, this could be a feature-length movie.
Who would watch that?
You would, on repeat, because, I'm so fucking cocky.
You should get me 100 views on this video.
I would
Alright, Iris still
try.
didn't have anything. Well, last question for you is, did you enjoy this?
I very much did. It's made me for once feel fucking important.
Wait,
Um,
like you not like that, man.
Because I'm not important. I've never been important.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a lie. Because today, we did a politics seminar, and we did like a mock democratic process, and there was like 40 or 50 people there. And out of all of them, I was elected Prime Minister. That's like your president, okay? I was Prime Minister. So I am important. Anyways, what was the question? Yes, I did enjoy it.
Well, hold on, we're gonna...
Watch this on repeat.
No, it wasn't. Oh, I don't. How long was it? How was it off? It's still streaming, but like the display.
We're
was off.
experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
How long was the display off? Oh, it wasn't off that long. Okay, we're fine. It's fine.
We're fine. We're back on the air.
All right. So,
Hold on.
thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And hold on. If I can properly put the screen together.
Wow, can I quickly do one last plug before you remove me?
Yeah.
Discord, Red Star, 19. Fuck. Red Star 1917. You can see it on the fucking screen. Twitter is at the Red Star guy, no space. So, yeah, I hope I've been exciting, I guess.
Thank
Okay.
you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Thank you all so much for watching this. We'll hopefully have someone else tomorrow, maybe. Hooray! Alright, well, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see